Alright, what is up, everybody? Barely started in time, too. I have like a minute left. That's really close. I have the music off because they always play copyrighted music on the fan art part of the shit, so if once it starts, let me know how the audio is for you guys. It should be better than the last one, at least when I tested it a little bit ago, so hopefully it's good.
To the Paladins Constellation update show.
Okay, wow, their audio is so low on their end. Why is it so low?
And here with me today,
I have it on max volume and you can barely hear them.
How are you guys doing today?
Hey, doing well.
Wow. That is them, guys. That is not me. I have my volume at fucking max.
Got a lot of stuff to talk about today. So, so we have a lot to talk about in this update with skins, balances, a new schism, Starforged event pass.
I legit have my volume at 100. My volume is maxed out. For both OBS and for this.
For good reason.
So if you guys can't hear it, it's on their end.
You guys are ready? We can go ahead and jump into it.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
All right. So we'll start off with some balance changes.
Balance, y'all.
Going into it, we have changes coming to Drogos.
Drogos, what the fuck?
Cover those. First off, his fire spit. We increased the projectile size a little bit.
Oh, well, you know what AOC member that wanted this? I can tell you guys right now which AOC member was lobbying for this.
Increase the forward distance. That 87.5% is actually the number in between the level 3 and 4 cards, so those have been put at base. So this will be a great change for Drogos players, which I'm really excited about.
Didn't even need to be buffed. Drogos didn't need buffs. Why is he being buffed?
The ladder felt kind of mandatory, and now it's always there, so you can get some more diversity.
And now with those changes being introduced at base, his Fall Descent card, we still have given players the opportunity to increase the projectile size if they want to. And then his new Propel card is you gain 10% of your maximum booster fuel after using Thrust, which is going to be really strong, but will be very interesting to see it play out. Yeah.
And we'll keep an eye on it in PTS, see how it plays.
All right, and I'm sure people will be happy about those changes.
They reworked Propel?
And, moving on, we have
what
happening to everyone's favorite, Eevee.
That's right.
Okay.
Previously, Eevee also felt like she had a mandatory card in Flicker, and now we've rolled a heal proc into her base cast of Blink, and then we have made some adjustments.
Why are we
to some
buffing
of her
Eevee?
Performing cards. We've got a buff on Avalanche, increasing it for 4 seconds after an elimination to 6.
Reduce the cooldown of Ice Block.
Increased the cooldown reduction from 1 second per rank to 1.25
okay, now it's loud.
Flicker's been reduced because
now it's really loud. I don't know what they did.
It should still hit the same max. And then Frigid Field is going to increase from heal for 50 to heal for 60 while Ice Block is active.
It's their audio. I'm telling you guys right now, the audio on their end is fucked up because it keeps getting really loud and going really quiet. Something is wrong with their audio on their end. It is not me. So if you guys can barely hear them, I'm struggling to even.
Be very happy about these changes.
It's not on my end. It's something with the stream and something on their end.
Really cares a lot about Eevee.
I don't know why we're buffing Eevee. I really don't know why. Why does Eevee need to be buffed? I really don't know.
So then let's go ahead and move on to our...
If they really want to change or make her easier to play.
Our latest champion, Lilith, everyone's favorite vampire mommy.
I'm sure nobody saw this coming.
No, okay. Well, yeah, so Heart of Crimson used to have a small knockback applied to it when you hit people. Usually it was for blasters, but felt a little off of her, and people were having issues, especially if you were in the air and hit by it. It was very disorienting. So we've just completely removed it. So there we go.
Yep.
Simple change.
Nice quality of life.
As a person who loves BMing and being annoying in games,
I miss
sad about this, but
I don't know about you guys, but I miss Romanova. These update shows aren't the same without Romanova.
And then moving on, let's go ahead and talk about Sati. What's happening with her?
Sati's also trying to reduce some frustration points. Her win rate is actually in a reasonable place, but people still find her frustrating to go up against, so we just smoothed off
Her
some
win
rough
rate
edges.
is in a
For Dead Ringer,
reasonable
previously,
place.
if
Where
you
did you get
destroyed
those
the
stats?
decoy, you would be revealed
You're
for
fucking
3 seconds,
delusional
and that
if
can
you
be
think that,
extended with a
bro.
card. We're reducing that to 0.5 seconds to hopefully open up a little bit more counterplay against that ability. We've also touched some of her cards. Some of the complaints we saw were about her survivability, and her health is relatively standard for the role. But these cards, Designer Armor and Hide, allowed her to push that a little higher, die a little less.
These
She
do
have a
nothing.
relatively
These
strong
nerfs do
KDA.
nothing. I can tell you right
And
now,
we want her
these
to
do
be,
nothing.
she's supposed to be able to put out damage, but by reducing Designer
These don't
Armor
do anything.
from 50 to 40 and changing Hide to reduce
They
it
don't know how to
from
fucking. They don't know how
0.15
to balance the
seconds
game, yo. I'm
to
telling you
0.25, it
guys, they're
scales up a
being
little
paid
slower.
to balance the game, and
So
they don't know
hopefully
how.
you'll be able to confirm those kills against Sati more reliably.
Awesome, and I'm sure we'll be seeing a little bit more of Sati going on into the update show.
Yeah.
All right, and then
What, is
let's
Sati
talk
getting
about
another skin too?
Ying, who probably the most recognizable character in my opinion.
Yes, one of the oldest healers, finally getting a buff, which all Ying healer mains will really enjoy.
This doesn't do anything to make her
life
better.
exchange talent is going from
Again,
700 to 800.
More useless
and
buffs. They don't
then
do
The
anything.
talent no longer increases the cooldown by 1 second, so you'll be able to heal more in multiple ways. And then her card efficiency just reduced the cooldown of dimensional length. That got buffed slightly from going from 1 second to 1.25.
Until they
So
rework
she
her
got
damage
some love in
talents into
multiple
actual
areas.
healing
So
talents,
make
nobody's
playing
gonna
her as a
actually
healer
play her
feel
as a
really
support,
nice.
and that's
Hopefully a
the
little
real
bit more
problem with
mobility
Ying.
if you use that card.
Yes.
People just play her as a DPS
Maybe I
and
just
throw
have a
your
small
match.
brain, but I can never keep track of Ying when I play.
Well,
I'm always turned around.
I mean,
and
teleporting to a clone, that is a pretty disorienting. It can be for both the player and definitely for the enemies, yeah.
I can't tell them apart.
nobody knows how that ability works. So.
All right. And that's it for balance changes. We'll have the patch notes uploaded sometime after this show, so keep an eye out for that. For the
I
full
would
list
have
of
bumped
changes
to
and
like
everything coming
900.
with this
I think
update.
950 would have been a
But
really
going
good number.
ahead and moving on.
I think 800 is
we
still
have a
way
new
too
schism coming.
too low.
Siege from Ascension Peak. You want to talk about that a bit?
Yeah, let's do. So what we did for the first 2 schisms was a Siege Beyond about the item store and a Siege Beyond about the cart. We got some community feedback. Players were not particularly engaged by those, so we've had requests for a long time to bring back some of our old game modes, and we've done that for Schism 3. We've brought back Siege of Ascension Peak, which was one of our earlier event game modes, and we have made a couple of changes to it. Mostly, it is a Magistrate versus Resistance themed mode, with the Magistrate launching artillery blasts onto the battlefield, hitting both sides, and we have more Magistrate and more Resistance champions in the game now, so we've added those to the 2 rosters.
Fuck
We
it
also,
is.
the mode that is, or the version that's going live
That's
with
new.
this patch is
They
going
can't
to
get enough
allow
money. They have to put fucking ads during their
selections of
streams
the original
now.
random, and it's going to allow
All high
duplicates.
res. You guys are
so
fucking
really
greedy.
see some creative compositions from that Magistrate and that Resistance roster, and we hope that players are either enjoying it for the first time if they're newer players, or getting some nostalgia out of it for bringing it back.
Mm-hmm. And we actually have some B-roll of this was before my time.
Yeah.
But the original Siege from Ascension Peak, and I'm sure a lot of players are going to be happy that this is coming back.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I've never played this. I wasn't playing at the game during this time. I don't want to put this on because there's going to be copyrighted music. I don't know. I wasn't playing the game during like the Ascension Siege of Ascension Peak event. That was I think the first event they had, or like the actual first event they had. This probably has copyrighted music. I'm sure it does. That's why I'm not turning it on.
And like I said, we've expanded the champions, so hopefully a new twist on an old favorite.
All right, ending again. I'm sure.
Was it
people
good
are gonna be very
any
excited
back
for
then?
this.
All of those of you guys that played it back then,
Right,
was it
and
any
then
good?
Let's go ahead and go into
Because I
some
never did
community
back
news
then. I wasn't
and,
even playing the
talk
game
about
at that
what's happening
time,
in the
so I don't
realm.
know if it was actually originally
So
good or
this
not.
weekend, just in case you guys need some help with your event passes, we have a double XP event pass experience weekend. So you guys can go ahead and grind out those ruby skins, or if you haven't already started, now's a great time to start.
What's up, bro? Yeah, I don't know why they have ads.
and then-
It's a new thing too.
We are going to be hosting
They can't get
a
enough
Reddit
money. They have to
AMA,
have ads during the fucking
for
update
any
show now, I
questions that
guess.
the community might have.
They've never had
We
that
don't have
before.
a determined date right now, but the Reddit AMA will be going up after PTS. So go ahead and follow r/Paladins game and keep an eye out for that in our socials, and we'll keep you guys updated on that.
Sounds fun.
And then going on, we have Prime Gaming right now. Be sure to claim your Prime Gaming. You're already paying for
And where's
Amazon, so
Romanova?
go ahead
I don't know
and,
about you guys, but I miss
claim
Some
that.
Paladin
Romanova.
swag.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And right now, it
Mr.
is
Jewel here
Brimstone
feels like he
Grove,
doesn't even want to fucking
Rock,
be here, and he's
Rock,
just so
Rock.
unorganized.
So
Like
go
he's
ahead and
just
claim
thrown
that
into this
before,
community
it's too
position.
late, and you never see him again.
He doesn't even feel like a community manager.
pretty sinister.
I'm 100% real with you guys. He feels like he's just
Eat
there.
reds and stuff.
Yeah, it gives me a lot of Doom vibes.
He feels so out of place
Right, and then going forward,
during this update show and these
keep an
last
eye out
couple
in the
patches.
Future. We are planning to do a Recruit a Friend event. We'll have more information at a later date, so follow our socials.
You know, I shit on Romanova too
keep
because she didn't
updated,
like me, but man,
we can show you a little bit of
the game was better
reward
with
that
her.
you would get for
At least the
recruiting
community
a
part of the
friend,
game.
getting your friends to play Paladins. With the White Dragon
Is this new?
albino mount.
I think it's like
Brand
Frost
new mount,
Eyes,
y'all.
Cold Dragon, something like that.
Pale Eyes.
Pale Eyes Frost Dragon.
Yeah.
That's right.
Those of you guys that
And it's a
have
great
money to
opportunity if you
waste
have
on
friends who
mounts.
haven't ever played Paladins to show them the game, or if they haven't played in a while, to bring them back. Playing games with your friends is one of the best ways to play.
Yeah, and you get a free mount. So
And a
Oh,
sweet
if it's a
mount, too.
recolor? Well, if it's a recolor, then it's not new. It's not
I
a new
read this.
mount. Like they're saying it is. They're saying it's new.
I
It's
like
not.
that.
Then if it's a
It
recolor.
is. We still got some fire breath, though. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
all right, and then a last bit of community news. Today we have a hotfix going out. It should already be live, and we'll
right.
have we should have the hotfix notes up right now, or should be coming up soon. So go ahead and check that out.
Did
on
they fix
our
any of the
Paladins
sound bugs,
website,
y'all? Let me know.
But it's
Because I haven't had a
targets some of
chance to look at the hotfix notes.
community's
I
been
know they
concerned
added
with,
Lex back in, but that's
addressing,
all I know.
audio issues with
Did they
Ceres,
fix any of the sound
and
bugs?
Lex
I highly
being
doubt it.
turned on, whether you like it or not.
He's back. Yep.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, that went out early this morning. Thanks to our team who rose with the dawn to see it out. But yeah, that's live.
Yeah, they get up mad early. All right. So now with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the event pass.
Nice.
The Starforged event
Is that really
pass.
all the balance we have? We had
And,
balance for like 4
Just to
champions,
go
and
off,
that's
like,
it.
You know,
If that is
this
all
event
the
pass
balance
is,
we're having, this
I
patch
think
is
it's
already
really
a
cool.
flop.
Yeah, we got some great stuff in there.
We had
I
4
love
champions:
the whole,
Ying,
space theme
Sati,
that we're going for.
and then
with
there's
this.
Eevee and Drogos. That's
honestly,
it.
one of
That's
my
all they
favorite
showed.
skins in this one, and probably
There
one
has
of
to
my
be more
favorite
than that.
skins
The
in the
game balance-wise
entirely.
sucks right now. It's the worst it's ever
Cosmic
been.
Titan Terminus skin.
Yeah, the Cosmic Skins are really cool because they, I mean,
New
one, they
Terminus
just look
skin,
cool,
y'all.
but they allow the RR team to apply that really cool kind of space stars texture to the models, and that is my aesthetic for sure. Blue and gold's a cool color combination as well.
It looks so nice, and I'm just a sucker for big, bulky dudes with hammer at.
Aren't we
Normally I
all?
would complain, but it's been forever since
But he
Terminus
looks
got a skin,
great
so I'm not
in-game.
even mad.
I really like.
I would rather have Terminus get a skin than Khan or like any of the other tanks that have a million skins.
The top of his weapon,
Because he hasn't
that's
had a
really
skin in
cool.
forever.
He's a beefy boy.
He looks
And
pretty
then I
damn cool,
think we
too.
can, go
He looks like a
in-game
gold
to
skin
check
for
out
some
what he
reason,
looks
though. I feel like they
in-game.
use like shit from gold skins to.
Nice.
Make
He
this
looks
one.
so great. The blue and gold really is.
It's a classic combination. Looks really sharp.
It looks so clean.
All time he gets a skin, though. I guess
He
he's playing
honestly
against
looks
Term.
like a,
I can tell you right now they're not nerfing him because they're giving him a skin this patch, so they're not going to nerf him.
I could see that. The little separatable.
Can't wait to
Max
play against Terminus in all my games. He's fun to play against.
Nice getting to see. I like the after trail of his weapon as well. That looks cool.
That is really nice. And then now that's
Yep.
gonna be my favorite special effect there. It's
Very.
the black hole.
The effect
Yeah.
seems killed it.
Absolutely.
This looks great. The black hole is really cool too.
Is this an event pass skin? I forgot. I didn't hear what they said.
It's from the
I was too
battle
busy
pass.
talking.
Or is Vent Pass?
I think this
Yeah.
might be an event pass skin.
Thematic to this skin. I want to see him in action.
I won't have
gonna
one
have to
Terminus
die.
skin. I think I have Yeti. I have the Yeti like Christmas skin for Terminus, but at the same time, I don't really play Terminus at all that much.
Joke's on you.
So I
That's
don't know.
Poor Cassie.
Oh, it looks really good.
Not like this.
Black holes do look really nice.
Yes.
Build the space with this one.
But yeah, so this will be the instant unlock, I believe.
It is an event pass skin, so it's your instant unlock for the event pass.
You'll automatically get.
It's a cosmic theme event pass, y'all. How original.
This skin.
How many times have we already done this?
Listen to some of his voice lines right now.
Nice.
You are a mere twinkle within my void. Superstellar. Yes. I am the vessel of destruction.
Voice lines sound really good, though. I'll admit the voice lines sound good.
The laugh is funny.
If they
I'm not sure
work,
how
though,
I feel
if they didn't fix any of the
about
sound bugs, then you'll have no
getting
voice lines half the
called,
time anyways.
you know, twinkle, because makes me kind of angry.
Yeah, he's definitely cosmically powerful. And,
Is that a
and
recolor?
A little
The
on the
recolor
mad
looks
side.
good.
Yeah, and this will be his recolor, the Supernova Terminus skin.
Nice.
In case you don't like blue, we also have red and
Yeah.
orange. And so this one has definitely more of a fire thematic going on, and like, you know, the sun, and it looks really sick too.
Yeah, you can do gender reveals depending on which variant of this the skin you use, which is a nice bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I like the high temperature aesthetic.
Yeah.
All right. And then moving on to our other skin that's featured.
Yeah, pretty much,
the
bro. Pretty much that's
Starforge
exactly what they
event
did.
pass.
They copied.
Amazing.
Who's this?
That's right. This is kind of a variant. So obviously this is not your
Who's
normal
this?
looking Jin. This is a variant where of a timeline where
Is this an R?
Jin is not only a female but also a cosmic power.
Or is that
in
Genos?
that realm, known as Mei Jin instead of just Jin.
Now, it's the same model and everything. It's just a different character, or
So
I can't even tell who this is. I
it
don't
is
even know.
a different model, different I think rig, but
It better not be
the
Ying.
same.
Please, not a Yang
Like
skin.
a related
I swear to
backstory.
fucking gosh, if it's
right?
Yang
This
skin.
is- so with Atlas, we had this idea of multiple timelines, and this is from a different one where
It looks like it might be Yang.
comparable power to Genos is instead Mei Jin here.
And this skin will have a slightly smaller hitbox. No, I'm just kidding.
Pay to win? No,
Yes.
no, never at high res.
and yes,
Man,
wow, she also looks great. Huge fan of the sword.
Yeah, even if for some reason you don't like the skin, the sword, you can always carry the sword over to a different character.
I
very
legit don't know
different
what
use
who
of
this
a
actually
similar
is.
color scheme.
They haven't said who it actually is,
the
don't they?
blade is kind of a point of similarity.
Is this
I like
Genos
the
or
kind
is
of
this Fury?
bindings
I don't
on the
even
upper
fucking
legs
know.
as well. That turned
Oh,
out
it's
really well.
Zin.
Yeah, with the effects.
Zin
Yeah,
got a
looks really
gender
nice.
bent skin, y'all. How happy are you guys?
would
They
not wanna
finally
mess
did
with
another gender bent skin. It has been 4 years since we've gotten a gender
Doesn't
bent
look
skin
that
since
tough. I'm sure
Pepper.
you can take her. Fish.
They did it again, y'all.
I'm gonna have to use way more of the buff.
Actually,
bucks when
Zin.
start
I thought
taking
it was.
on Paladins
I thought it was
Champions
Genos. I thought they gave Genos
I
a gender
love the
bent
effects
skin
on
for
the
a second
sword.
there. I was like, what the fuck?
And that glow.
I don't know.
There's a lot of cool effects in this. Really nice work.
Yeah, that like deep cosmic purple.
Yeah.
Is so nice. It's very ethereal.
I don't know. I think out of
absolutely.
all the skins you're going to give a
Villa
gender
effects are
bent skin
always
to,
some of my
I think
favorite
Zin is
parts
probably the
of
one
Zin
that you
skins.
least want to have.
Sure.
Oh my
I think
God,
this is
love
a
her
missed
nails.
opportunity for like another skin. Like I'm all for a Zin skin, I really am, because he doesn't really have that many skins. But come on, now
I
you're
think
gonna
you
give
can
him a
also
gender bent
listen to
skin out
some
of a bunch of other
her
options that
voice
could have been
lines.
better.
I'm sure she has all new voice lines as well.
Let's see how she turned out.
Honey,
I don't know.
one thread, and the tapestry of your life just unravels. Excellent! Huzzah!
I don't really care for the voice lines either. The voice lines don't really fit the skin that much.
Of understanding. But seriously, what is an updog?
Cosmic power, a little bit of lack of awareness.
Oh yeah, it was Lex. Yeah, that was. I mean, technically, that wasn't really a
ever
gender
fallen
bent
for
skin
the
though,
what's
because
up
that was
dog
just
thing?
going along with the
I'm sure I was a kid
collaboration.
many
Like I'm
times.
talking like full on, like not with the collaboration
Plus,
or
I
anything.
hear at the top of that map skybox the word gullible is written.
I think that was
Oh,
Pepper.
gosh.
Was the last one.
And so this is the recolor for
The recolor
Magein,
looks good.
I might like
the
this
Nova
better.
Magein.
I like the
skin.
green.
Yeah,
The green and
hair
teal.
and
That
green
looks pretty
weapon.
good.
Mageins in.
I don't know.
She
I don't know, y'all.
she brings it.
I'm a huge fan of this this color too.
I don't know about you guys, but if we
I like
were
the
to
scene,
get a
too. She
gender
has,
bent
like,
flank, I would like to see a
planet
male version
in
of
the
Maeve.
palm of her hand. That's really cool.
That's what I would like to see. I want to see how they would
those are
implement like a male version of
nice.
Maeve.
I might mix and match the weapons.
That's
between
what I
the
would
two.
want. But
I could see that.
Yeah.
everybody would bitch and complain that Maeve's getting another skin.
I would love to see cosplays of Magein. It's a cool,
Yeah.
really cool outfit, honestly.
And we love bringing the gender bends as well. So more identity there to the champion.
And I'm sure like everyone's happy about it too.
I certainly am.
All right. And then we can go ahead and go talk about another new skin that's coming. Personally, my favorite one in this update. And it is the
Let me guess,
Cuddly
it's locked
Yolk
behind a chest.
Yagarath.
Yagarath.
It's locked behind the chest, y'all. Guarantee you.
Is
Plushy Yagarath.
this turned out
finally.
so well. Like it seemed like a bit of a risk, but man, this may be one of the best skins we've ever made. I can't wait to see it in game. It's so good.
Here's the real question: is when are we coming out with a toy of this?
I mean, as soon as we can get them in production, I am down.
It's like a worm on string.
But like made of like felt and
This looks great.
so
It reminds me of something out of like Toy Story
this
or Monsters Inc. That's what it
little
reminds me
dolls,
out of.
too. It's so like
Look at it, it's
creepy cute.
holding Io. It's holding
Very
plushies
pretty.
of
Yeah, he has,
Io.
like, weird googly eyes. I love the colors.
That's so
They're very
cool.
bright.
Yeah,
I just
kind of
noticed
ridiculous.
She's
the
holding
buttons
plushies of Io.
Yep,
too.
Oh, that's Vora. That's Vora and Io.
absolutely wreck your day and look ridiculous doing it.
Yeah, if I got destroyed in a game by that.
Why can't we have this in the event pass instead of the shitty Terminus or the Zin skin? Why couldn't we have this?
Showing off some emotion.
They always give us the like the
Now, this
half-ass
is a
like
BM
boring
skin.
skins in the
If I
event
got
pass, but they give
beat
us
by
all the
this,
good ones behind the
that's
chest.
my whole take
Every
on it.
single update.
Hard to hold your head high. It's so playful though.
I don't like Yago, but even I can enjoy this emote.
Thanks to our camera dancing with it too.
Yes.
It looks like a kid's wallpaper.
It does.
Nice.
Oh, that
Bunkered
looks-
down. Little pillow fort
Go
action.
for it. This is so cute.
Is this behind Prime
Every
Gaming?
part
No,
of
there might
this
be a chance this is
is
also
amazing.
behind Prime Gaming. Don't get your guys' hopes up. It's
I really
probably
like too when we
behind
take
Prime Gaming.
a big
They haven't
change in
said
tone
yet.
from like a serious Devourer, and then it's like no,
And then
something
go
you'd see in a
more
nursery.
lighthearted route.
Yep,
Show us our
Why
alt.
or vice
Show us the
versa.
alt.
Just like mix it up.
Yeah, I
Players
loved
like different
the,
aesthetics.
Corrupted IO from a couple patches ago.
Yep, another great example. Doesn't even look like you're in trouble necessarily.
Best
but you
skin in
very
the
much
entire
are.
patch so far. 100%.
Yeah, this is such a BM skin.
Better than Terminus and better than Gender Benzin.
I can't. Getting
Is it
destroyed
Prime
by
Gaming,
a
though?
worm on
Is this
string
Lost
and then
Minds Prime
waiting for
Gaming?
them to do the caramel dancing on me.
That's what I want to know. Or is it
Skin
behind a
buffs,
chest?
Yagarath's tilt on the enemy player. So
And then we also have voice lines. Because believe it or not, this thing can talk.
Deathly screaming must mean everyone's having so much fun! Yippee! Don't stop now! A joke? Oh, Yago's too tired to tell one. Yago is a ball! I love you! Yago's incredible!
The voice pack is really annoying, though. And wow,
This
is that
strangely
annoying.
nightmarish.
Hey,
yeah,
I love it.
That's the one
it's like a
bad thing
creepy
about this
cute in a
skin.
way.
yeah.
The voice pack is fucking annoying.
It's a bit of that uncanny valley where on a
I don't know
on a
why
cute
they
thing,
always
it would
keep,
be cute,
keep
but
giving us
because
like the high pitch
devastating
voice
monster,
packs. Why
that
do we keep getting
contrast.
like
In
little
the game,
baby
it's
like
cute. If
high
I saw
pitched
this in
voice
real life,
packs?
I'm
Every single
moving.
patch.
I'm out of here.
They did the same thing with Stellar
I haven't played that.
I
Lilith,
heard Yago
the last
loved it,
patch.
so maybe everything's fine. Kind of a codependent love, I think.
All right. And then we can go ahead and start moving on. We have a new Bounty Store skin to talk about too.
Heyo.
I wouldn't say he's hating
We
either.
have
Like,
Yellow Jacket Willow. And
like not everybody's
correct
gonna
me if
like
I'm
every
wrong,
single
but
skin. That's
this
completely
was one of
fine.
the skins that Willow hadn't gotten a skin in a long
I know,
time.
I hate the voice pack on that
Yeah.
Jagras skin. The
And this
skin's
is kind of a
great and
color
all, but like
variant
the voice
on,
pack is
a
fucking
theme we've
cringe.
tried before, and it really plays out this kind of insectoid, like scary wasp aesthetic. I really like how it hits.
Oh, it looks so cool in game.
Yes. I'm a big Willow fan, so I was excited when the original one came out. So this recolor also looks amazing.
Is this for the bounty
So
store, or
I'll
what is this?
definitely be using it.
Is this the bounty
Doesn't
store
even
or
really
Prime
have
Gaming?
feet. Got those little like pincers on the end, and that's it.
This is a really cool skin, but it also like activates my fight or flight, you know?
Yeah.
And like I want to throw a shoe.
I'm deathly afraid of. I mean, not deathly afraid. I'm pretty afraid. I'm a little wuss when it comes to stinging insects in real life.
Well, it's bounty store, then I don't
This
care.
one, I think I could. Face
Those of
my
you guys that have
fears,
a bunch
kinda
of bounty
be
store
the
points,
thing.
feel free to go
Let's go,
buy it,
guys.
I guess.
Like
It does
that.
look okay. I know I like the original
I
better
appreciate
though.
the pun.
I don't
I'm
really care
terrible
for the
with
red
them.
and black. It's kind of boring. I think the
Alright.
pink and white and whatever,
But
pink,
yeah,
white, and blue, or
overall,
whatever the original
yeah,
one
I
is,
love this
is way better.
recolor. And
That's
then
just me
moving
though.
on, we have a new DLC, and we have the Interstellar Horse
Stallion.
Stallion.
Yeah. I knew him.
Majestic, much more majestic than a horse.
Like kind of traveling through a cosmic gate, maybe from that same timeline of Mei Jin.
Man, who needs a Tesla? If I just had this.
Bladed horse barding with a like stellar horse. Really good stuff.
Another new mount.
Also,
I don't know.
I think this would go well with a
Pretty
lot
much
of the
all they
gold
did is they
skins, just
took the
because of
skin from like
aesthetic
the original mount
yeah,
and they
I would
made
love
it
to
cosmic.
see
That's all they did.
Huge
Because I'm
guys
pretty
on
sure it
this.
looks identical to the original one, apart from the
Little
blue.
horse.
I always feel bad for the horse when someone like Terminus is riding on it.
It's not really even a new mount. It's kind of a
Very loud.
recolor. That's all it really is.
The
Alright.
armor, and
Yeah.
the details in it.
Got some creatures on its flanks and on its chest.
And then moving on, we have 2 gold skins coming up. First off, we got Gold Tira for anyone that's, put the time in and mastered her. And again, I'm always a fan of the gold and black. Gold and anything, really.
Finally, more gold skins.
But,
Finally,
yeah,
Tyra's
she
getting
looks
a
great.
gold skin. It's
I
been
can say
forever.
that I
Finally.
hate going against Tira. So anyone that has
I don't know
this
why.
skin,
Why
like,
is Jewel
I'm
calling
dodging.
her Tira?
That weapon looks
Tyra,
really good,
not
too.
Tira. Does he not know how to?
I'm also
say
just a
their
sucker
names?
for capes, so big black cape.
You play Paladins and
Yeah.
you're the Paladins community manager, but you don't even know how to say their names correctly. Goes to show you that
and
he's
then
just
we
kind of
also
thrown there.
have
And
Gold Victor.
he's not really even actually like a manager.
who,
Finally,
again,
Victor too. Good.
I also hate seeing
Good.
in my games.
It's a cool.
I wish we would have got
golden
Eevee though.
bayonet
Instead of Victor, I wish, or Tyra, I wish we would have got Gold Eevee. Because I think Gold
Does
Eevee
look
was
cool.
would have
I
been
like
better.
his,
Whatever.
Palindrome or his shoulder piece.
Yeah. Pauldron, I think. Is what you're
Pauldron,
looking
that's
for.
what it is.
Yeah.
Palindrome's the word thing.
Yeah.
Pauldron, yeah, it looks really nice. The big knife.
He's got a big golden collar too. That feels fitting.
It's very intimidating.
He definitely does not skip.
Yeah, they
workouts.
haven't showed
Alright.
Caspian yet.
And
They've
that does
just
it for the
been doing
skins.
skins and stuff.
So let's go ahead and
That's
get
it.
to what
That's all the
everybody,
skins we're getting. No emoji
is
skin.
excited for.
No
And I
emoji
need
skin.
everyone to
Hallelujah.
sit down, calm down, drink some water. Because I saw you guys on social media and you guys are crazy.
A bit thirsty.
Not even a bit, but all right. And we can go ahead and talk about or show off our newest champion, Caspian.
Let's take a look.
No. I'm not getting copyrighted. Sorry. Not happening. You guys want to go watch the trailer? You guys can watch it on your own time. Every single time I've played a trailer during the update show, I've gotten some type of copyright claim because the music or like something in the trailer is copyrighted. Last 3 or 4 update shows I've done on the channel. Can't do it. Even last time I had the sound off and I still got copyrighted by fucking Rooster Teeth for 30 seconds and I was talking the entire time. I had no sound on it, which is because I was playing the trailer. Hopefully it isn't that bad. I don't think it'll happen this time like that because we're not in a collaboration or anything, but I don't know.
Oh,
So that's Caspian.
yeah, I know. Trust me.
I don't think Caspian minds the thirst, to be perfectly honest.
He can take whatever he wants. Honestly. But no, I love that cinematic. I have to give shout outs to all of our cinematics lately. They have been so cool.
Yeah, really shows kind of the inner workings of the character.
And so let's go ahead and talk about Caspian.
Yeah. So Caspian is our newest flank in Paladins.
Flank champion.
He is
Oh
a
no.
treasure hunter. He has a flair for the dramatic. What you see there is these 2 artifact relic weapons that he may have liberated amongst many
How
other
poorly balanced is he going to
treasures
be
he's
this time?
discovered
Every
and,
single flank we've gotten has been so
redistributed. So
poorly
one of them he
balanced.
transforms into a pistol, and the other one he transforms into a rapier. And we will hear a little bit more about that as we get into his kit. But playful, daring, dashing rogue with a flair for the dramatic.
I'll shut up so you
is
guys can
Caspian,
listen.
our
I'll just
newest
talk when they're not
champion
talking.
of the realm.
He looks great. Wow, he looks good.
Look at that winning smile. And those arms.
Looks really good.
Cut.
I mean, listen, as the community person and social, watching social media all the time.
Is he
yeah,
melee though?
can
I
agree
don't know.
with
I
everyone
highly
on
doubt it.
social
I don't
media
think he's going to.
that,
I'll be
he's
shocked
a
if he's a melee. He has like
very
any type of
handsome,
melee part of his kit.
swashbuckling. Sorry, I got distracted by his beautiful eyes.
He's so pretty. Just draw you right in.
All right, let's get into the game. Show off what he can do. And there he is on that pale eyes frost dragon mount.
Shut up so you guys can listen.
So his left click, his gun, it is named Love, and consumes 3 ammo every 0.85 seconds, dealing 350 damage per shot, and can slow enemies by 10% for 2 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. And it is fully effective up to 100 units. And this weapon, as can be seen on screen, also shares, as mentioned earlier, the ammo pool with his right click, which is the sword. And every hit with the in-hand, the gun will give you a stack that can stack up to 5 times, which will reduce the, reduces the rate of fire in between shots. So you will be able to swing your sword faster for every stack you build up on hitting someone with your gun.
So what he
And
is,
that takes us to
he's
his
probably not a
ultimate fire,
melee. He's a
where
dual
his left
wielder.
hand
That's what it is.
carries love. His right hand holds war.
He's a dual
or his
wielder
name
type
is
flank.
rapier. It attacks. It has an attack chain. It deals up to 350 damage per hit. It's fully effective up to 65 units. It's essentially a small cone area in front of him. It does 1 hit, 3 hits. Similarly, there is a synergy with the gun where the more enemies you hit with the rapier, you build up sharp momentum, which increases the fire rate of love by 8% per stack for 5 seconds. Up
He
to
ain't a
maximum
melee.
of
He's not a
5
melee,
stacks.
y'all.
So you fire with the gun,
Not
the sword gets
surprised.
better. You hit with the sword, the gun gets better.
Yep. And then his
Or at least
first
doesn't
ability,
look
his
like it.
key
I can't
ability,
tell.
If you build up stacks, you will see that there are stack
Looks
counters
like
above
the
each
short-
weapon
the
level
sword is
more.
shooting
There's
shit out of it.
also
I don't know if
a
it's actually like a
little
melee.
arrow counter if you start building up stacks that will appear above the Q ability, and for every stack you have, it increases the movement speed of the projectile that you spawn with your Q. And as long as you have at least 1 stack, it will stun enemies. If not, it slows them a little bit. And even though each in-hand can build up to 5 stacks, your projectile only can benefit from up to 8 stacks.
Well, that's a projectile. That's not a melee. That
So
must
then
be one of
takes
his
us
abilities.
to his movement ability, Deadly Momentum. This is going to be a forward-facing dash. You're going to go quite a bit forward. You're going to deal damage about 300 and knock back any enemies hit. At the end of it, you will stop and whirl in place with the blade. That will deal 450 damage to enemies in range. And for each enemy you hit with this, it reduces the cooldown by 1 second for this ability for the next time you use it. It also increases the I believe it increases the damage. Sorry, I'm thinking of a talent. You can refire the ability early to stop and whirl before you reach the final destination of the dash. So you can kind of, at any point in between, cut into the whirl.
And that finally leaves us with his final thing, his ultimate, aka Storm of Blades, which you will, when used, will summon 5 ethereal swords around you, which will then be fired off if you use either your in-hand or off-hand, so Love of War. If we could maybe see that in game.
Got to get in position.
Taste my sword. A dance of life.
Right, we see the swords.
And again, these swords will shoot off if you shoot either your in-hand or off-hand, Love and War.
Oh, what a
and
really
these
boring
projectiles
alt.
Will, pierce
He was
enemies as
cool
well.
up until
So
now, but like this alt
thematically
is
very
so
cool.
boring. That is so
Basically
boring.
Increase in damage that you can output, and any swords not used before
Fucking
the
boring
duration,
alt. That was a huge missed
if you don't
opportunity. They
use
could
any
have
for
did
some
something
reason,
way
then they'll
cooler.
just
That's so
disappear.
boring.
If you activate your ult, you wanna use the swords above your head. They don't
Fucking
just,
stupid
they don't get to
alt.
stay around like Vivian's friends. unfortunately.
Use them or lose them.
Wow,
you
you
said
shoot
the
projectiles.
swords
It
pierce
gives you
through.
extra projectiles with an alt that do extra damage. Wow, it's pretty much a Vivian alt.
Yeah,
That's what it
they're
is.
so good
It's a
when
different
those chaos
variation of a
lights on the
Vivian alt.
tank. So it seems like he has a lot of synergy.
Wow, is
in
that
his kit
boring.
and really rewards you for
Huge flop on the
using
alt.
all of
That's
his
so
abilities.
boring.
That's right.
They couldn't
If
have
you
done
can-
anything else, huh?
So the gun is his bread and butter, along with the damaging ability. And then if you can get in range, interweaving that sword and gun is very effective by design.
Really cool
seems
champion.
like
He's really
a
cool
really,
apart from the alt. The
expressive
alt's so boring.
character to play.
You mean
We
to
have
tell me you
had
couldn't give him
in
like a
playtests, we've
fucking
had,
Genji alt where he's
bystanders
able to
comment
go
on how
around
fun
with
it
his
is to
sword
watch
and
two
chop people up?
Caspians get in sword range of each
Or
other,
like
and then
have
do
like
a little duel.
movement
That's a
speed
lot
and
of fun.
DR, so he's able
Yeah,
to
I
just
feel
use
like
his
everyone who
sword. His
plays
sword has like
Caspian is
increased
going to,
damage for like
play
a
him a
certain
little bit
duration or
differently.
something.
Yeah.
You give him fucking projectiles. You give him 5
And then we can go
projectiles
ahead
that
and
do
talk
800
about
damage.
his,
That's it.
talents.
Yeah, first up, we
Gosh,
have
is that fucking boring.
measured cadence. This is going to affect his damaging ability. So what it's going to do is every 6 ammo that are consumed, you're going to fire a weaker version of the rogue's tempo in the direction you're aiming. So get a little bit more damage out of that one.
Maybe we'll see it in game. Maybe we won't. His second talent is Everywhere at Once. The cooldown of your movement ability is permanently set to 5 seconds and can't be modified, so increased or decreased. And you then now gain a stack of piercing movement or your deadly movement. So either of your stacks for hitting anyone with the first part of your movement ability.
And then last up, we've got It's Got Some Heft. This is going to affect his offhand. The rapier gains increased range and increased damage, but it is slower. It will also gain piercing, and it will get a kind of combo benefit where the more enemies who are hit by the single fire of it, they will deal increased damage to each of them.
I don't know. I
depending
want
on
to
how
say
many
which
work
talent
hits.
is good, but I don't even know until I play him.
That one sounds
Because I
like
really
the
don't
one
even
to go
know his
for.
abilities.
Yep.
I know what they look like
Anything
and
that
what they
makes,
do, but I don't know like the
damage
actual
numbers
names
go
and everything
up.
of his
That's what
abilities
I'm
or
taking.
how they actually
It's
work.
definitely the talent to
Or how
play
they would
if
actually
the
work
enemies
versus
are trying
actually
to stack
playing
on top
playing
of
against
each
people.
other, or you have, multiple people, multiple tanks, multiple healers. Be a great talent to fight them with.
Yeah, the more confident you are in closing that range, the more this is going to benefit you.
I'm definitely going to use that to take down all
Like
the
how many slow firing guns do we have too? Like it's a pretty much a slow firing variation of a Corvus gun. Like that's
So,
kind of
yeah,
what it
here we
reminds
see
me
the
of.
first
It's
talent
legit
being
Corvus's
used,
Corvus's
and
gun, but just
6
has a
ammo
slower
being
fire
consumed
rate and
from
does more
either
damage.
your in-hand
It's
or
a
offhand will,
one-shot
as mentioned,
projectile instead of
shoot
like a
off
bunch of
weaker
bullets.
projectile,
Kinda what it
version
is.
of the Q projectile, and it also, I believe, gets the same benefits and can stun. Don't remember.
And his sword's
100%.
not
It
even
definitely
melee.
doesn't stun at
It's
the full
cold.
duration.
So
Pretty confident
technically,
with that.
all you guys that wanted a melee so bad,
And
it's
then,
not
we
even
also have
melee.
some voice lines.
Because it's still an AoE
can
cone.
play.
It's just an AoE in front of him, like where his sword actually is. So it's not a
Uses
true melee
emotes.
champion like
Cool
Terminus
weapons,
actually
huh?
is.
They can be all kinds of shapes, you know. But I'll only need these today.
Anything sounds sexy there.
Magnificent. You could learn a thing or two from me. A marvel indeed. You are a snow leopard amongst geese. Whoa, watch the stabbing. At least find me a drink first.
Cool voice lines though. Voice lines sound good.
That's
and they're
my
all
first
really,
time hearing that
really
one
cool.
as well.
Yeah, it's
Like,
getting
oh
hot
my
in here.
Caspian called me snow leopard, you guys. I think he likes me.
goodness.
He's also going to be good to like burst people down really quick.
All right.
Like
and
apart from that, I don't know. I just think it's a
coming
really
with
boring
Caspian,
alt.
we also have a set of recolors.
All
First
the
one
shit they
being
could have
the
gave him
Free
for an alt, I
Spirit
just feel like it's just
Caspian,
really, really boring.
skin, where he gets
There's
this,
his recolor. His recolor looks
more
really cool.
cooler toned look.
I like the green hair.
Little lower temperature, but still smoldering with those eyes.
Yeah, definitely. He has more of a spectral feel with this one.
The different color scheme made me suddenly notice he's got 2 weapons, and he still has a dagger on his belt. You never know when you might need a third.
Well, he mentioned those were the only 2 weapons he brought with him. So.
And then we have a Change of Heart Caspian, which will be the, I believe, Season Pass reward. And this one, I feel like people are really going to go crazy for this one.
Another flank that's not
Something
annoying to deal
morning
with. I don't know.
Caspian.
We said the same thing about 7 before he got put into the game, and look how annoying he is. You never know until he's put into the
I can
game.
see it.
I like the energy channel.
People thought he
into
was
his-
just going to be like
into his
another
flesh.
stealth
That's a
character
very
that's kind of like Sky, but instead he's
It-
like
it
10
is a
times
really
more
cool,
annoying.
Detail.
So I don't know.
I enjoy the demonic.
He still
look, and I
could be
think it
really
fits his
annoying. He
weapons
has
really
he
well.
has like, parts of his kit that can be really annoying,
Blend with
especially
the
having a
energy
stun
that
and a bunch of other stuff.
constructed from.
And they also took off his shirt. So,
Right? That's not bad either.
and then going on, we have Gold Caspian. Ready for all of you guys who are excited to play Caspian.
Show
and
the gold
master
skin
him.
in game,
Get
please.
it first.
I want to see how it looks in
It's not
game.
a competition.
Unless
Or is it?
It's a competition. His shoes look so cool.
I'm a big Boots fan.
I'm a fan. Again, anything gold and black always looks good.
Ooh,
It's
I like
pretty damn cool.
The white of the weapons.
Looks pretty damn good.
It's a good contrast.
You know he stole that clothing, though. Like, it's-
Paying for it would be insult to his skills.
I like the white on his weapons too. The white
Yeah,
looks
get a
really
face
cool.
tattoo like
And his
him.
hair. His hair looks really
I
nice.
think I could pull it off.
That is a bold choice for a public-facing position. But hey, you do you.
Listen, no one will ever forget me.
Express yourself. Works for Caspian.
But as for the update, that is pretty much everything that we have to cover in the Constellations update. We will have a lot more to talk about in the
That's
weeks coming.
it. That is
And,
it,
hopefully
everybody.
we can have,
No new
PTS
map.
up this
Nothing
weekend
with
for all of
ranks
you guys
changing
to
at
try
all.
it and get your hands on
No
Caspian,
payload.
so you guys can.
There's nothing else.
try
Is that
and
it? That is
play
all there is.
The new swashbuckler, the
5
new hot boy in
skins
town.
and a new champion, and that is pretty
But
much it.
As
And
far
then
as that,
you have Siege of
that's everything
Ascension
we gotta
Peak
talk about
as
today.
the new
I
Siege.
hope you
skid-
guys all have a great day. Thank you for
whatever
watching.
schism shit is.
And keep an eye on our socials for updates on PTS. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for playing.
Wow. You know, for a patch that's going to be going live 1 month before Overwatch 2 gets released, I think this patch, especially if they don't fix any of the sound bugs by this patch gets released, they're going to see a huge decrease in players. There's not enough content here. They didn't deliver. It's not enough. A new champion is not enough. I'm sorry. It's not enough. And an event pass with a gender bent skin and a terminus skin. Like how many skins will we get? Like 4 skins and a new champion. It's not enough. We needed a new map, we needed a ranked overhaul, we needed a bunch of other stuff, and we never got it. It's not what we needed. Yeah, all they went over in the balance, they went over Eevee, Drogos, some salty changes that are not going to do anything, and then they buffed Ying slightly, which isn't going to do anything. So pretty much all the balance changes that they showed on the update show that you missed didn't do anything at all, or they were unnecessary and it didn't make any sense. I don't know why they reworked. They pretty much buffed and reworked Drogos and Eevee, and they put some of their base cards, some cards into their base kit and buffed them for whatever reason. And then Salty got some small nerfs that don't do anything to her at all. She'll still be just as broken. Unless there's stuff I'm missing that's in the patch notes. And then what they showed with Ying, they buffed Life Exchange by 100 health. That's pretty much it. So, I don't know, which will do nothing, because people are just going to pick Ying and still pick her with Renaissance or, like, damage and just throw your matches still. That's her main problem. Nobody actually plays her as a healer. So, and nothing really changed, so. There might be more balance on the patch notes, I'm not sure. Hopefully there is. I'm going to look right now if the patch notes are up. Patch notes are up, y'all. Patch notes are up. Let's see what other balance. I'm not even going to look at the flank. I'm just going to skim the balance for you guys before I end the stream. Let's see what other balance we are getting. I'll be doing an entire patch notes breakdown too. Probably that'll be going live. Probably either later today or sometime tonight. So I'll be talking about everything. We're going to be getting a salty announcer pack, guys. Wow. Who cares? From the Trials of the Realm. Where's the balance? I'm trying to scroll the balance. I think they're reworking the quest. It says something about the quest. Oh, there is more balance, y'all. There is more. There's more balance. What? Androx's base damage increased from 10 to 11, and they buff. I'm ending the stream, y'all. I'm ending the stream. They don't know how to balance the game. They're killing their own game. They are legit killing their entire own game. The people on this balance team have to be some of the stupidest fucking people ever employed to balance any type of FPS shooter ever. I'm sorry. They are buffing Androxus again. They are legit buffing Androxus when he is probably the most busted fucking character in the game right now. What else we got? Drogos, Eevee, what else? Koga. They're nerfing Koga's lifesteal card. Why? Why would you ever nerf that? What the fuck? As if anybody plays Claws anyways. That is his one best card from when you actually want to run a Claw build, and they're nerfing it. What the fuck? And they're nerfing Criminal Record, so now you're going to get less energy back after getting a kill. Wow. I'm telling you guys, this dev team does not know how to fucking balance the game at all. Why? Why would you nerf that when nobody plays Claw Koga to begin with? I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna go on. When I make this, you guys are not gonna want to miss this. The patch notes breakdown later today. I'm gonna fucking bash this shit into the ground. Mainly the balance changes. These are some of the worst balance changes I think we've got the entire year. From what I've been seeing so far, I'm just looking at over here. I'd show you guys on stream, but if I go out of this, my stream will end because I have it set. So if I exit full screen, it'll end the stream because it's automatic. So that way I don't have to like start it automatically, whatever. It's just way easier. But I can't. Otherwise, the stream will end. Otherwise, I'd show you guys the patch notes on stream. Oh my gosh. They buffed Damba a little bit. That doesn't do anything. They buffed Sky. Did Sky get buffed? Is that a buff for Sky? To her poison bolts, so they do more damage at base now, but just less damage over time. Is that a buff or is that a nerf? I don't know. You guys let me know, I guess. You guys are saying it's a nerf. I don't know. Find out, I guess. They're buff. Damage in. You guys know what they want to do with Strix. Strix is probably one of the worst characters in the game, and you want to know how they buff him? They give him 3 seconds reduced cooldown on his flare, and they buff the damage on Flashbang by 100 damage. This dev team does not know how to balance at all. I'm sorry. One of the worst alts in the game that you don't even use for damage. You don't even use it for damage. What the fuck's this? You don't even use it for damage, and why are they buffing the damage on it? I don't know. Yeah, 100 damage is going to get me a kill with Flashbang. I'm going to kill something with 250 damage. When it doesn't even work half the time anyways. Flashbang doesn't even fucking work. Like, half the time you'll throw it and it'll do nothing. Seven barely got nerfed again. He's still going to be just as annoying. The only thing they did is they reverted the damage on his automatic stance. So instead of 210, now it's down to 200. Just going to be just as annoying as he was this patch. That's great. Nothing with Leon. We're lacking balance changes again, y'all. We're lacking balance changes. Not enough. No Pip buffs, no Leon nerfs, no nerfs to Victor's damage, Tyra's damage, Vivian's damage. There's a Moji, no reworks to Moji, no Moji buffs. There's nothing like that. Again, lacking on balance changes, and the ones that are there that don't even make sense or don't do anything. I don't know. I'm going to tell you guys right now, you guys don't want to miss the patch notes breakdown I'm going to do later. So I'm going to be absolutely fucking tearing the balance part of this patch into the absolute ground. Some of the worst balance I think we've gotten in the entire year, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. So you guys thought last patch was bad with the balance. This patch is even worse. It's even worse. There was one patch this year that was actually good, and that actually had really good balance changes. I forgot which one it was. I think it was the one where we had Corrupted IO, and I think the Corrupted event pass or whatever. That patch had some pretty solid balance, but apart from that, every other patch this year has been garbage. I'm not sure which patch. I think it wasn't mid-season. I think it was 1 or 2 patches before mid-season. I think we actually had a solid balance patch that actually was decent. Apart from that, we have every other balance part of every patch. We've either not had enough, or every balance change they have makes no sense or doesn't do anything. And there's not nearly enough, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm going to get out of here. Really solid stream today, though. I really appreciate everybody that stopped by. I think we had like close to 30 people here at one point, like when Caspian was being shown, and the new champion was being shown. So, really solid stream. I'm glad I went live today. So, really appreciate everybody stopping by. I'll keep on going live during update shows as long as we have really good turnouts and stuff. So, then it's really fun to do, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I probably won't be live later, but I should be live like usual on Friday night. So if you guys are new and happen to be new and this is your first time finding my channel, I usually stream Paladins and even like Apex Legends and a few other things. We usually stream Paladins, usually Fridays, Saturdays, and mostly Sundays in the evening time or like later at night. So I should be live probably Friday night. Again, like usual, probably playing some ranked on stream. So if you're new and you want to stop by or whatever, we should be live probably around like 9 or 8 EST. Usually is when I try to go live on Fridays and Saturday nights and mostly Sunday nights. So want to stop by when we're live, feel free to stop by. yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, double event pass EXP as well. So if you guys want to get your event pass done, that starts on Friday too. I don't know what this is. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna work on a. Why I gotta go back to work here in like 25 minutes, but I'm gonna when I get back later, I'm gonna work on the patch notes breakdown and discussion video for you guys. That should be up later today, so keep an eye on the channel for that. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, and